Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are reacting to the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. Man, it's taken a while for this thing to finally come out. There's been tons of rumors and leaks about this thing for like months at this point, so that's kind of why I haven't been focusing on this too much with the channel. But anyway, now that it's here, let's go ahead and watch this thing and pick it apart.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
There's been a high-level security breach. And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic. But where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
Where is that?
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with a giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no!
Ow.
My turn. Can we just talk about this? He's too powerful. Sonic! I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
This is a bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
Doctor!
We have visitors.
This is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition.
Do this!
If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it! I need room. But, sir, I don't have the proper materials.
That's hilarious.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat code! What did you do?
What I had to.
Well, I didn't realize he was flying on the bike.
Welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are
you? In the saggy flesh.
Alright, yeah, so that was the Sonic Movie 3 trailer, and boy do I have questions. Okay, so first off, let's start with something I kind of noticed right here at this scene.
In my lungs.
My only question about this scene is, why is Sonic's brow so stiff in this particular, like, shot?
Or your heart.
Like, right here. This is where it says.
Lungs.
Or your heart.
Let's go back a minute.
Change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
It just, I feel like that was maybe a CGI error. Anyways, that minor nitpicks aside, this trailer looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. All I can say is, man, they did something really good with this trailer. Because I mean, like look at this shot here. This is like cinematic on a level that we haven't seen for a while in Sonic media. And then just everything about this scene in the trailer, man. From the lighting, to the shots,
assistance.
to Shadow in general,
Project
just
Shadow
being
is far
awesome.
beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Like, yeah, this is awesome.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic.
What's Maria supposed to be wearing here? Is this like a life support system of some kind? Because she clearly, this is clearly supposed to be Maria, and you know, of course, she's according to the game's canon, she's, you know, terminally ill. But my question is that what that's supposed to be? Because if that's the case, that's actually really good attention to details. They've actually added some stuff to make it seem like she's terminally ill with some sort of disease. And of course, you know, Shadow is in the tank. Anyways.
Shadow found only pain.
Yeah, okay, so next... Here's my question. Where is this? Is this supposed to be on Space Colony Arc? Because if that's the case, I don't think that that's the case. This looks like it's a military base of some kind. Because, you know, you see the trucks over here. Like, hold on, let me zoom in. Over here, there's the trucks, and then there's, of course, this looks like a fuel tanker over here that's been overturned, and I think that's Maria on the ground right here. And of course Gerald. And interestingly, Shadow's with them. So he didn't get like ejected from the base or escape. He got captured along with Gerald. At least I think that's who's supposed to be playing Gerald.
All right, we got a
And then,
robot
you know,
on the loose. How do we find it?
And then here,
Fireball.
that's supposed to okay, so that shot, that was clearly supposed to be like the SA2
Let's start with a giant fireball.
jumping out of a helicopter shot, and it looks like, based off of this scene, like the way it plays out,
He is much
awesome
more
shot, by the
impressive
way.
than
Yes, Knuckles, he is much more impressive than the Hedgehog. Anyways, this looks like Tokyo. Is this supposed to be Japan? Because if that's the case, then that's a really interesting take on the SA2 story, because in the original game, they had them the first few cutscenes take place in Central City, which is supposed to be like San Francisco, but for the Sonic universe. And basically this shot happens, but it's just Sonic and Shadow, and the police are after Sonic in the game. So in this case, they're just straight up after Shadow, which is a really interesting redo of the story, so to speak. So yeah, that's
Hedgehog
I kind of find that interesting.
Dude,
Yeah, this
I'm
is
standing right here.
yeah. The
You're a
writing definitely
colorful
makes me
bunch.
think this is
We don't
supposed to
wanna
be
fight
either Japan, China, or some. It's definitely one of the East Asian Pacific countries.
Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no!
Quick side note here. Ow! Shadow just like totally destroyed him in that fight. And speaking of, right, just he's coming up here in a second.
Can we just talk about
Yeah. Okay. So this shot right here, Shadow's jets on his shoes. They're a different color. And what's interesting about this is they look like, they kind of remind me of like the blue energy that comes off of Sonic in this universe. I think these are powered by chaos energy. I have no basis for this theory, just keep that in mind, but I think that these are powered by something like chaos energy, which, you know, given that what Shadow is supposed to be in the games, yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually. Anyways, this shot, yikes. That's a tanky shot.
He's too powerful.
And then they were, oh wait, I just realized. Hold up. They're in London now? So they went from, so they went from, okay, hold up. Let me just rewind here.
Sonic, I would like to fight.
They went from, okay, went from what looks like Japan to London, which I think that's Eggman's base. That's clearly Eggman's base. To like, wow, that.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
This is a bad idea.
When
Yeah.
did that ever stop me?
They went from Japan to London to Eggman's base, and
Doctor,
just what? I can't. Yeah, So they're traveling the world in this game, which I think that's really cool. Anyways, like this, yeah, this whole scene, man, this is just
This is sad,
perfect.
Robotnik.
Yeah.
Even for you.
We need
That sums
your
it
help.
up perfectly, Knuckles.
On one condition.
Oh yeah, okay. So what's this thing here with like Robotnik, like,
We need your help.
and the
On
quills?
one
What's the thing? Why does he like to do that now? Like, that's the one condition. I find that comedic, but like, why? Why does he do that? I mean, in Sonic 2, he's clearly like lost it a bit. When we open on
one
him in Sonic
condition.
2, he's clearly lost it a bit, and that, you know, he kind of did that from time to time. But like, what's his deal with wanting to do that with the quills? That's I don't know. I find it funny at the same time as I find it weird, because, you know, it's Sonic's quills. I thought Robotnik's thing was,
I hate that hedgehog!
that was his thing. Anyways, yeah, let's move on here.
I might as well save it. I need room.
Sir, I don't have the proper materials.
That's just
Found some.
perfect for him, though.
When we're done,
Speaking of,
there won't be anything left.
Hey, no cheat code.
wait, hold up, I just realized something. Shadow
There won't be anything left.
Shadow teleported. Did you see that? Shadow teleported the bike.
When we're done,
That
there won't be anything left.
I think that's a new ability. I don't think he's been able to do that before. I've literally never seen him be able to teleport like anything outside of himself or other people before. I think that's a new ability, because in the game Shadow the Hedgehog, he never really, at least as far as my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, he never teleports the bike or any objects or anything. So this is like the first time he's been able to teleport a physical object that isn't a person. So that's new. That's a new ability. Anyway, let's move on.
Hey, no cheat code.
Okay, yeah, okay. Hold up. All right.
Cheat code.
Right here. Where are those are Chow? Okay, so are Chow in this universe? Are they just like, okay? So that's clearly the city outside. I think that's Tokyo. But are the Chow in this universe? Are they just like a restaurant, like mascot in Sonic's universe, in some small restaurant in Japan? Because if that's the case, I find that so cool that they implemented the Chow in that way, because that makes total sense for this universe versus, like, you know, doing an actual Chow garden. Yeah, I like that.
Did you do what I had to?
Yeah, of course the bike's gone. So the dialogue. I have questions. What's the dialogue mean? What do you mean? What did you do? Did he eat? Hold up. Did Shadow kill somebody? Oh gosh. Did Shadow kill somebody in this movie? Oh man. Wow. That's like a huge deviation from the SA2 story. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I went into this expecting a pretty loose, a mildly loose adaptation of SA2 story, like where they definitely go up into space, they definitely, you know, fight the bio lizard, all that. But it doesn't look like we're getting that here. This is like a whole new thing. This is like awesome. It looks cool. Especially from like right, where's that shot? No, right here. Hold up. Come on.
Shadow found only pain.
Right here. Okay, I'm definitely getting like Captain America vibes from like the base, the Hydra base, in Captain America 1. I think he was on a military base, and he was like a research experiment. I don't think that they're going to do the whole space colony arc thing, which I'm kind of bummed about, but honestly, I like this interpretation. They're going for a whole like military experiment thing, except for they're going more military rather than research. I like that. It kind of, it's, yeah, this is totally a military base. That's like a fuel truck or a transport vehicle, and this is like this is like a hangar of some kind, totally. And of course, you've got the gun soldiers here. Anyways, going back to here, the final reveal at the end. I have questions about. Okay.
Welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
I have.
Are you?
Okay. I have questions about this line. So, okay. Is he saying that Gerald in this universe is Gerald Robotnik's dad? Holy. Okay, so then hold up. That makes me question something. Where's that shot? Right here. No.
Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like
Okay,
yours.
so if Eggman or Robotnik is Gerald's son, then who's Maria in this universe? Is Maria Robotnik's sister? Oh wow, that holy. Wow. There's a lot to unpack here in this trailer. It's like I just got a shot of Tails' eyes. Anyways, like it's cool that they even have like a race and everything, but
only pain and loss.
this is totally,
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
and speaking of that, at the beginning here, there's like a few shots of Sonic
You
running,
finally found your family.
and
Keeper.
yeah, that's, oh wow, I didn't even realize that was Big Ben until now, but Knuckles just destroyed that. Anyways,
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't
the
change who you are
right,
in here.
okay, right about, okay, here.
There's been a high-level security breach. And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
Okay, so the general, the guy who was, the Olive Garden guy. That's what I'm gonna call him. Anyways, okay, my question is, why does he need Team Sonic's help? Because that's a really interesting direction to take this story. Because in the previous movie, as far as I remember, his whole thing was like. In the previous two movies, now I think about it, his whole thing was like he's against alien invaders and everything. And I know Shadow's like a worthwhile threat to involve Sonic, but I thought he was like only obsessed with Sonic. I didn't think that he'd be asking for Team Sonic. That's interesting. Like, That's kind of a shift from how he was last time, where he like captured Sonic and put him in a cage and everything, and he was in charge of staging that whole wedding, and he's like in charge of Gun now. Anyways, wait a minute. Is that guy? Where is he? Is that guy?
And we need Team Sonic.
Is he? What's the general's name in Shadow the Hedgehog? Is he Abraham from Shadow the Hedgehog? Is he that guy?
A high-level security breach.
Okay. Oh man. Let me just check real quick.
There's been a high-level security breach.
All right, enough of that. Anyway, is he Abraham from Shadow the Hedgehog? Like, is that who he is? Is that he's supposed to be? Because if that's the case, that is a really cool reference that they're going with in this movie. Like, oh, I didn't even notice that person in the back. Anyways, so yeah, guys, that's that's Sonic Movie 3, the trailer. I am excited for this movie, man. I want to go see this in theaters so bad. Like, man. But I probably won't have time to. So, man, I don't know what to say. Sega and Paramount, they really went with a story here rather than just like copying the game and pasting it as a movie. This was like the actor who played Tom, I remember him saying something about like this movie being a lot more serious. I don't think he was kidding with that one. This is like another level. This is like action film movie type level. It looks awesome. Anyways, enough of that. With all that out of the way, I'd like to hear your guys' take in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can reach our 100 subs milestone goal. And have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.